Hey, welcome to today's lesson. And today we have got a very, very important topic that is going to stand you in great stead, not just for the course of your health and fitness journey, but for the rest of your life. And it's called doing hard things, building your body, strengthening your mind. So doing hard things isn't just about creating physical change, especially when it comes to health and fitness. The primary focus is to do difficult things to change our body, change our health, but there is far more to it than that. It's about rewiring your mindset. It's about building something I like to call the resilience muscle. It's about proving you're capable of more than you think you are, that you can do hard things. And that is why it's super important. So building resilience, transforming your life is the first thing we're going to look at. Embracing challenge. So accept difficult tasks as opportunities for growth. Don't think of a difficult task as something that's too hard to do, that you're just going to not even try because what's the point? We're going to accept it as an opportunity to grow. You're going to attempt it as an opportunity to get stronger, fitter, grow from a mental standpoint. It's very important you really take this on board and accept challenges and confront challenges like that. It's going to build confidence. So as you tackle that challenge, as you conquer that challenge, you watch your confidence and self-belief grow. You are proving to yourself that you can do hard things. And when difficult situations crop up in life, whether that's career-wise, family-wise, whether that's an illness or whatever, you have got the resilience to tackle it head on and really, really push through it and deal with the situation. And you're going to experience tremendous transformation from a mental standpoint and from a physical standpoint by doing this. By succumbing to difficult things and just saying, no, it's too difficult, I'm not even going to try, you are leaving so much on the table and you're proving to yourself that you wilt when it comes to pressure. We don't want that. As human beings, we should always strive to overcome challenges and prove to ourselves that we can do difficult things, because throughout the course of your life, not health and fitness related, but other areas of life, there will be difficult times. And by doing this and showing up for a 5 a.m. workout or sticking to your calories that day, even when you're really hungry, these things, if you can push through them, prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming difficult tasks further down the line in your life. Now, we're going to talk about comfort zone and stagnation right now. So whenever we are in the comfort zone, that means we are not progressing in any area that we are generally wanting to progress in. So comfort leaves us stuck. Growth requires discomfort. We all want growth, but most avoid discomfort. We don't want the discomfort. But this contradiction keeps us stuck. It keeps us staying in the same place. So you have to embrace discomfort to grow and progress, whether that's losing weight, whether that's getting fitter, getting stronger, whether that's improving your health, whether that's taking a step forward in your career, whether that's asking somebody out on a date for a relationship. We have to embrace discomfort. We've got to break free. So nothing changes if nothing changes. Very famous little quote there, nothing changes if nothing changes. Your comfort zone is the most beautiful prison you will ever have. It's such a lovely, comfortable place, but it is a prison. You will be stuck in the same place. And we're looking for strength through challenge. So you can get stronger by doing what's easy. Challenge creates change. The general concept of this is that we need to embrace challenge and we need to push through it. So the science of doing hard things, we're going to have a little look at this very briefly. So the challenge, first and foremost, introduce controlled stress through difficult tasks like high intensity workouts, cold exposure, could be fasting, okay? They're all difficult things to do. Now this creates a much more beneficial stress that's going to trigger growth. Stress isn't a bad thing all the time. Stress is going to trigger change. So if we can be stressed in a good way, that stress is going to be something we can overcome and then grow from a confident standpoint. The response, your body releases cortisol as part of this, okay? It releases adrenaline as part of this and other stress-related hormones. Now, neurologically, your brain forms new pathways because of this stress. It responds to this stress, and your muscles are going to develop micro tears if we're putting stress on the body, signaling repair that's required. Then we have adaptation. So hormesis occurs, if I can say that correctly. Hormesis occurs, so your body overcompensates for the stress. So the muscle fibers are going to grow stronger, your neural connections are going to solidify and grow stronger as well, and your stress tolerance is going to increase. And that's a big thing. If we can deal with more stressful situations easier by constant exposure to it, that's only going to be a good thing moving forward. And then every tough workout, every cold plunge, every difficult project completion that you do rewires your self-image. Your brain's reward system releases something called dopamine, which is the feel-good hormone. It reinforces the fact that you can do hard things, and it reinforces that belief at a neurochemical level, which is within the brain. And that's a really important thing that we're looking to do. We're trying to rewire and retrain the brain that you are going to be unstoppable with all of this. So mental resilience is a muscle. I like to think of it as a muscle, like a bicep, okay? So you're going to challenge your mind. Resilience grows through progressive overload, just like muscles. You can start with 5 minutes of cold showers. I've been having a cold shower every morning for the last 15 years, every single morning. I have a warm shower, I finish off with a cold blast for about 2 minutes, and it just helps prove to me that I'm ready to tackle anything difficult that day. Okay, you can start with a 5-minute cold shower, then you can go to 10 minutes. So you don't have to do that extreme, but it's definitely something to think about. Build self-proof. So track your victories in a hard things journal you could have, or notes in your phone. Every time you finish a dreaded project, you're depositing evidence in your mental resilience bank. It's going to create a neurochemical pattern of confidence. It's going to prove to yourself that you can do this, and then develop discipline over time. Create non-negotiables as daily practices. So it could be a 5 a.m. workout. It could be a deep work session where you just focus and concentrate for an hour at a time, 30 minutes at a time. When you execute these, regardless of your mood or regardless of being motivated, you're strengthening what's called your prefrontal cortex, which governs willpower and decision making, and it's getting stronger and stronger. So you will have more willpower and you will make smarter decisions or stronger decisions moving forward. So again, the benefits of this is huge. And the physical change is the side effects. So first up, we have got self-trust. The real win that changes everything is having faith in yourself that you can overcome challenges. That's kind of what I'm getting at. I want you to believe that you can overcome any challenge. Then we follow through. So becoming someone who keeps promises to yourself. So by following through, you are proving to yourself that you are going to keep that promise and see it through. And then the physical results as part of that, because this is a health and fitness program, is fat loss, muscle gain, improved fitness, but more importantly, it's up here and it's the confidence level. So confidence comes from repetition, not just in the gym, but in life. Each time you follow through, you build trust with yourself, which is massive in the grand scheme of life. So work impact. You respond better under pressure. These are the benefits of everything. You respond better under pressure. Deadlines become challenges, not threats. So you are embracing these challenges. You are fronting them up head first. Your relationship benefits, so you bring steadiness to difficult conversations, you show up consistently, you tackle the challenge in hand straight away rather than stressing and worrying about it over time. And the future investment is, if you suffer now, you suffer less later. Hard choices today create an easier life further down the line. They really, really do. If you can do the hard things today, it makes life easier further down the line. So a few practical takeaways from this now, little weekly challenge. So pick something hard this week and fully commit to it. Make it specific, make it measurable. An example would be, I'm going to run 3 miles without stopping on Tuesday and Thursday, or I'll finish that difficult report by Wednesday without procrastinating and looking at my phone. The mental training, so train your do it anyway muscle. So act despite the voice in your head saying quit. Be resilient, ignore that voice. An example of this, would be when you feel like skipping a cold shower, count 3, 2, 1 and step in anyway. Get it done. When your mind says check social media, do 10 squats or 10 push-ups instead. Little things like this to mentally train yourself to do it anyway. Track your progress, so record moments you push through resistance, embrace it, be pleased with yourself when you've done it. They become evidence of your capability. So an example would be keep a journal entry every single night. Today I pushed through afternoon fatigue and completed my 2-hour deep work session on the project. Or today after work I was knackered, but I went to the gym and got my workout done. You know, these little things. And then community, so surround yourself with people who do hard things on the regular. Their energy is going to lift you up. An example would be join a morning workout group, participate in a writing challenge with accountability partners, or find an online community focused on personal growth. These things are massive. And if you can surround yourself with people who are doing this thing on a daily basis, I don't think I am helping you guys with this, then that is only going to rub off on you and benefit you. And then we have the final slide. So this is the thing. We're going to do one hard thing. Choose one difficult task today. You're going to give it your 100% commitment. Give it your complete effort. And there's no excuses. Allow no room for backing out. Okay, this isn't about perfection. It's about becoming the type of person who chooses the hard path and thrives on that hard path. The hardest things you do right now are going to create the best version of yourself moving forward forever. So hopefully this has made some sense, guys. It is crucially important that we really build that resilience muscle and we do the hard things to prove to yourself that you can do it and to build confidence that way. So hopefully, like I said, this has made some sense. If you need any extra help or you've got any questions, drop me a message. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you really soon, okay?